This is going to be potentially another potentially longer video from That's Not Super Zings series, where I take a look at Power Rangers and Super Sentai items. Because the series has been going on for a while, I think I should give an explanation why I call it That's Not Super Zings. Because normally, if you go on my channel and look at the channel banner, you'll see it says Super Zings and Super Sentai. Because my channel used to be dedicated to Super Zings content, but I'm going on like a rant about Super Sentai now and Power Rangers. That's why it's called That's Not Super Zings. Anyway, like I teased in the last Monday's video, it's going to be the ClawZord in this video. And oh my god, he's a big boy. It's the first single Zord he's the first Zord to Henkei robot thing we've had on this series. Because I think all those ones have just been normal like Zord combinations. But no, this is the first Henkei Zord. So here he is. This is going to be a bit difficult to fit him all in camera because he's very, very big. The front view. The eyes have been painted up nice. They're green. Again, I can't do any paint comparisons to the Sentai Ebi origami because I don't have that. As you can see, done in gold on the other side too. So I think the gold is paint. I think it is, because I think the base colour for the plastic is orange, as you can see. I think we're just going to have a look at the details when we transform it, because as it is, this is huge. Anyway, these silver things here, these are meant to be chrome silver, but that was cut out. Tail bit, we'll look at that in a minute. Orange pegs, these are for the figures. And interestingly, if you have seen the advert for this thing, the advert for the lobster Zord, which is this, the ClawZord, they show it with the red Ranger figure riding it, and not the gold Ranger figure like it's supposed to be. So that's a bit awkward. Also in this video, we're going to be showing off the Claw Armor Megazord combination with the Samurai Megazord. So if I move the Samurai Megazord, I might be able to show off some more detailing on this Zord. As you can see, the tail here. This is just a sticker, I think. A lot of the detailing is the same on both sides, so I'm just going to show this side just for the ease of this video. Silver, here, Bandai silver. They kept all that. This seems a bit loose. I don't know what's causing that. Probably the clip connectors. Also the age of this toy, just wobbling around. Alright, so I think we should go on with transforming this guy, because I think we've also had a good look at the detailing. So what we've got to do first is we've got to remove this. Now, this has been connected very firmly to the tail. Stick that back together. If you have a look at the front, you can see it's like holographic and shiny and nice. And if you have a look at the back, you can see that there's a big hole and there's two small holes, plus this weird connector. It's connected to the tail with the two small holes. So nice orange plastic going on. Also, it's a nice holographic sticker. And then we're going to leave this side for now. Just remove that so it'll be easier. We remove the lobster's face, which is painful. Connected via two clips. Again, we'll deal with that later. Go over there, lad. And then what we do next is we lift this up here. And the back of the lobster, I have to split in half. Spin each side around. This, it's navy blue on the other side. Then we spin the bottom parts around so they become feet. So then you can stand. Moving the camera up to see top view. And we take the lobster claws here and move them downward, click them into place, and spin them around to form the hands of the arms of the Megazord. And then we've got the back orange parts. Now these just come down like this, and these are all are made of rubber. And I think I'm meant to leave these ones up, but I'm not sure. You can move them down. I think I'm meant to leave them up, but I'm just going to move them down because why not? There's a set of 2 connectors on top. So, ClawZord, I think. Now, again, for the accessories, the holographic shield, the fan, and these little things, the lobster's face. What we do here is we split the lobster's face in half, and then we can just put these on the back of the Zord, because as you can see on the back, there's one with clips, and there's one with holes. So what we can do here is if we lift these parts up here, there's a side with a hole and a side with a clip. So we take the side with the clip and put it into the side with the hole. And we do the same with the one for the clip. Just give me a second, just going to do this as quick as I can. Side of the hole goes into the side with the clip. As you can see, this is how it would look when the face is on. Then we take the fan shield thing, and there's a part with a hole and a Zord builder peg, I think that is. I think you've got to lift these sides up here and then plug it into there, and this has just come off. Nice. So this is basically the Megazord complete. Very nice. What do I think of the design? Well, it's I want to say it's more futuristic looking for a Megazord. What I will say is that the American version does omit the lights and sounds that the Japanese version did originally have, because there's this red bit at the front here. This part here was meant to light up, and there was meant to be some sounds coming out of the speaker, and of course due to budget cuts they cut them out. But what they didn't cut out is the multiple different modes that this Zord has. So if we move these fins back here, you can see that the face disc can indeed spin, but you cannot remove it. It's just molded in there. It's molded. As you can see, we have multiple faces. If we move the camera up here, we have the red face, we have the blue and the gold face, green face, and the red and gold face. Now there's going to be multiple things about this because I can't remember the names of these exactly. I think I can hear the Japanese voices in my head, but I can't remember what these are called as, you know, Americanized. You'll notice that when this spins, this middle part does spin as well, and you can do this, but it's infinitely more painful on the hands, so I don't do that. So the way that this is meant to work is that, again, you can drop these claws here and have it in this position, and yeah, the claws do open and close. I'll show you if I can move this back. Claws do open and close like this. In this formation to me at least just looks wrong. It's like an amalgamation of the lobster and the Megazord. Doesn't look right to me. What you are meant to do with the first 3 faces, so with the green, is that you're supposed to take the lobster's face here, and the lobster. Hang on. These hooks are very weak. They don't want to stay in place. So take the lobster's face parts here, and then also take this too. You're meant to just use these as accessories. So you're meant to give them swords and a shield and a fan. So these fold in like this, and this is a sword. So depending on the face you select, it's meant to hold a different, like, 1 sword, 2 swords, or the fan, because believe it or not, this is meant to be a fan like this. So it doesn't really mean too much. it's meant to be like basic forms that the Megazord can just swap between. I mean, I think that's just general Super Sentai stuff. But the thing is, this face is meant to be the combination with the squid, the octopus, the octo folding sword, and I don't have that, as per the previous video. Because if I did, I would have shown off the bazooka formation, plus I would have shown off the combination with Samurai Megazord, and I don't have that, so I can't show off the combination for the squid sword with this one or this one. But what I can do is I can show the claw on the Megazord off, the combination for that. So what we'll do to transform that is, first of all, we will remove the Samurai Megazord helmet from the Samurai Megazord and fold it up like this, and then we will just remove the two legs, the bear and the dragon, from the Samurai Megazord, and then fold in the Samurai Megazord's head at the top, fold this back here, and this is where things go awkward, because you're meant to fold these two arms into emblem form, which you can do with the turtle, but you can't do it with the ape because it's unmolded and you can't. Awkward. So we're just going to leave it like this, okay? So then put the bear and the dragon off to the side as we take the ClawZord. I'm just going to give you like a sideways view because it's the best kind of view you can have for this. Split this in half like this. As you can see, the back part, this is the back part of the first part of the ClawZord. The other part has the face for the claw on Megazord concealed inside. So what we will now do is we will remove, oh it's awkward, the legs from this piece here, and put this off to the side, as we will do now. Move this down. Now these legs, you're supposed to turn them around like this, so the silver side is facing you. Spin this around so the gold part is facing, and then put the gold piece down like this. And then you can tell by the Zord Builder peg, this goes into one of the Samurai Megazord's legs. So this one goes into the bear. And this one we're going to do a bit more fancy. This one goes into the dragon. There we go. And then these legs can now fit inside of the Lion Zord, which I will show you if I can. Oh, why did I move the camera up in advance? I should have moved the camera up. There we go. These go connect to the Lion Zord. And we'll move this up further. Probably a bit more than that. There we go. We take the other part of the ClawZord. There's two tabs. There's a tab here, here, and here. This goes into the sides. There we go. And there's one more thing we need to do. And that's take. Let me move this down a bit so you can see. Take this completely black part and fold the inside face up like this. And then there's some clips here, 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 and here. So 4 total. Nice modding inside too. So they need to go into the clips I mentioned before at the top of the Megazord, which I'm just going to set it in there and then click it in, because I can't do that. I can't do that with only one hand. So as you can see, the head has now been clipped in to replace the ClawZord head. And of course this piece here goes onto the peg on the chest there, which we will do now. And this is the claw on my Megazord, guys. I don't know what it meant to do with these top rubber parts. I think this is an okay design. If it's meant to be like a samurai general or something, I'd say why not? Because it looks heavily armored. I think that's the thing they were going for here. Very nice design, I'm gonna say. It combines both Megazord. Megazord's fine. I feel like that it overshadows the Samurai Megazord a bit too much. But yeah, it's called Claw on my Megazord for a reason. I think it was called Daikai Shinkano before in Shinkenja. But anyway, it's a fine combination. So also these swords are just meant to be used as swords normally. And then the helmet's meant to be put inside the Dragon Sword, but forget about that. Right, so what's the next video going to be about then? It's going to be about the Japanese Shinkano, where I review this and I also compare it to the aforementioned Samurai Megazord. So I'll see you then, mates.